Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Jonna.
So where you from, Jonna?
I'm from Jersey.
You from Jersey?
Jersey.
Where at in Jersey?
Deffert.
Okay, okay. I bet you shop at the Duffer Mall back in the day a lot, huh?
I have.
So how old are you, Jonna?
40.
Okay, okay.
Being honest.
That's nice, that's nice. You got any kids?
I do.
How many kids you
I
got?
got 3 boys.
3 boys, how old?
23, 14, and 12.
Okay, okay. When's the last time you seen your boys?
It's been a while.
It's been a while? Like years or?
Like a year.
A year?
And that's by my choice because I know that, I'm not making the best decisions I should be making right now.
Right. How'd you go from Deptford to Kensington?
I was in a very, very abusive marriage, and my husband dropped like a 500-pound safe on me.
You dropped a safe on
Yeah.
you? A 500-pound safe?
Yeah, I lost my spleen.
Spleen? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
So I didn't want to go home anymore after that.
Right.
And I learned about panhandling.
Okay.
And I always did pills and stuff.
Right.
And then coming off the spleen and being hooked on Dilaudid, and now I'm out here hooked on fentanyl.
Right. Now where's your husband now?
God only knows. Actually, I do know, so I shouldn't say that. He is with his parents, with my kids, which in reality isn't the fairest thing in the world because he gets to get all the benefits of everything, and I'm the one that got victimized, and I'm the one that's out here. So how does that make sense?
Right.
But without any family, blood's thicker than water. So somebody I was with 20 years, he still has my kids. But he's a good father. He was a shitty husband, but he was a good father. Is a good father.
Good father, but,
Shitty husband.
left you out here.
Yeah.
Right. So, how does your day-to-day go by?
Well, I panhandle, and I have a good spot. It's right off the Ben Franklin Bridge. So I'm lucky that I'm able to eat and get through without having to do anything else but panhandling, if that makes sense.
Right.
And I've been out here off and on for 5 years. I did go inside for a year, and then somehow the lifestyle and whatnot just brought me back. Like, I'm okay being out here like this. As crazy as that sounds, I've kept my dignity the past 5 years, so I'm really proud about that.
So you're just living just to get by at this point?
Yep.
Day to day?
Day to day.
To survive?
Yep. No savings, no security, no house, none of it.
What do you think your kids is up to at this point?
My oldest is working. My middle child's in high school. Last time I spoke to him, he was doing sports, which is good. My oldest got a scholarship for football doing that through college, so that was good.
That's great.
So yeah, my kids are in a good place. They're with their grandparents and their father. I know that. They're not in foster care, thank goodness.
Okay.
And that gives me a little bit of peace of mind at night, to know that they're okay. But yeah, if in hindsight you look at this, it's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy what I'm doing.
What would you say Kensington is like?
I think there's more community and more camaraderie in Kensington than there is anywhere else. It's a bunch of people that are unfortunately living the same way, but it's like a community. You learn to know everybody around here, the ones that are here day in and day out, if that makes sense.
You kind of like this lifestyle? Are you like getting to the point you kind of like it also?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to, for a drug addict, it's easy because everything's like around you. The panhandling isn't always, so great because of the weather. It's cold out, it rains out, it snows out.
Right.
But these drugs really got you by the neck. They really do. Drew. It's my boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend?
Drew!
Now, what's your drug of choice?
Heroin and crack.
Heroin and crack? How long have you been addicted to these substances?
About 5 years. Off and on.
5 years? Do you know what's in him?
I have no clue. It's bad stuff, though.
Yeah, supposedly it's xylazine, horse tranquilizer. You know?
Yeah, because I can see put sores on you.
Yeah. Do you ever see yourself beating this addiction?
Yeah, at some point I want to get on methadone.
Right. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get clean?
I want to get my life together. I want to enjoy time with my boyfriend. I met him. I've known him since the whole time I've been out here. Okay. But we've been together like a year, which is really good. It's good to have a support system.
That's nice.
And we can't enjoy anything because we're constantly doing this. You know, and it's a shame because I'm getting older and I don't want to miss out on the things that I got left.
Right. Does your family ever try to, come get you up off the streets? Do they ever try to contact you?
No, I don't. All I have really is my kids. And I don't want them to be out here. I would go crazy if I found any one of my kids out here. Because even though it's okay for me, it's not okay for them.
Your kids are at that age. Have they tried to contact you at all?
Nope. They really haven't.
How do birthdays feel when you're out here?
My birthdays are, right? I get more emotional over my kids' stuff. Christmas was really hard. But like I said, I have somebody that I can kind of vent all the bullshit out to and somebody to talk to, and that makes it easier because I didn't have that in the beginning. So yeah, Christmas is hard. Christmas is the hardest. The birthdays I kind of get through. Mine, it always seems to end up being somewhat of a good day. You just make it a good day. But a lot about it is my kids. Sometimes, I wish I didn't have kids because it wouldn't hurt. On those days, I'd be able to get through them a lot easier.
Are there days you ever wake up and try to beat your addiction or say, I'm not going to use today?
Yeah, you kind of do that every night going to bed. You're like, I'm going to wake up and I'm at least not going to smoke crack because that's not addictive. I need the dope, but I don't need the crack. And I end up failing anyway.
That was loud. Loud. Is that regular? Oh.
Yeah, that's normal. They were shooting out here on G Street like a week ago. Broad daylight.
What do gunshots feel like? Like hearing gunshots?
Get down. I mean, it's a shame. You kind of get a little numb to it. I mean, you still get down, like you still go into the ground, but.
Where do you see yourself in 6 months?
Hopefully on methadone. I want to get, a job, like a temp job or something. Work a couple days a week. I don't want to go back into working like another 40-hour work week.
Do you feel like your boys miss you?
Yeah, I know they miss me.
Were you a good mother to them?
I was for many years. I had to get out of that situation, but it doesn't mean I had to get out of their lives. But eventually my youngest two are going to be 18, and I don't got to deal with anybody in their father's side of the family at all. I only got a couple more years.
Do you see yourself, getting back to your old lifestyle?
In a different way. I want to get married. I want to work again. Definitely I'm never going to have any more children. But I definitely want some sobriety, some normalcy. I don't know if it's going to be forever, but I definitely want to break from this.
Any attempts at rehab?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Now's the time.
I know. I'm trying to get into like a couples rehab. Because I know like a 30-day rehab on a relationship, I don't know, I want us to be together through it.
Have you ever been in a relationship that was like drug fueled like this one?
No.
This is the only one?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are both addicted.
We are both addicted.
It seems like you just, added on to your own problems.
No, because it's definitely more of a blessing than a problem.
It's support, but...
Yeah, it is.
It's more using. More using.
That it is. It is definitely more
Does he
using.
ever try to motivate you to get off the street?
Yeah. He wants me to get clean more than he wants to get clean. Because I might have health problems.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Last question.
Okay.
If you could be back home, away from all of this, back with your kids, you know, and not have ever stumbled upon Kensington or drugs, would you rather live that lifestyle than this?
No.
No?
No. I love my children and I want to be with my children, but I met somebody that is more to me. I wouldn't go back to that. As crazy as that sounds, I found like the love of my life out here. So that was worth it. My kids are older. They don't need, a mom. They need a mother.
And you've only known this man for a year.
No, I've known him for like 5 years. We've been together a year. He didn't mean to drop this.
You guys been together for a year. Okay.
Almost threw a crazy baby father off the motherfucking train on this. That's how I met her.
That's not how you met.
Crazy ass baby father about to punch her in the fucking face on a train platform.
Well,
You've known me.
Ass off the fucking
You
train
know
platform.
me before that.
Well, that's how we hooked up.
Well, that is.
okay. Let me tell the
That's
story.
another
No?
story.
Okay. Appreciate that, man. We'd like to thank you for your time. You've been a wonderful interviewee for me.
Who tried to kill her?
All Time Media be praying for you.
Thank you.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.